Yeah, they said it couldn't last, because we shout and play too fast. But I'm here now singing this song, so I think someone got it wrong. Fast and loud, punk and proud. But weren't most bands fast, breakneck speed? It wouldn't be punk if it was played slow now, would it? The Ejected, a 4-piece punk band out of Bromwich, England, knew that you had to increase the speed, up the high octane level in your music in order for it to get across. They couldn't be melodic, up-tempo like the Ramones. They couldn't be breakneck speed punk 1 minute and reggae the next, like the Clash. The Oi punk scene was alive and well, even though many believe punk had died at this point, that the aggression was starting to wear off. But that wasn't the case overseas. The Ejected put Fast and Loud as one of 3 tracks on their second and final EP, Noise for the Boys, released on the Riot City Records label 43 years ago this week, December 16th, 1982. Boy, do I have a band who's fast and loud. Are they punk? Are they hardcore metal? Well, they're a bit of both. The Chicago punk quartet Brainbleed is making their intentions loud and clear that the holidays suck, and they're doing it with a killer instinct. Actually, the song does mention something killer in it. Suicidal tendencies, well, maybe that's an inspiration for the band, both musically and lyrically. The band that features a loud, high-pitched singer, Kera Coleen, who's going to be talking to me along with bassist November. Kera has such a multi-octave range to her vocals, it reminds me right away of the late great Polly Styrene from X-Ray Specs. She's that punchy and she's that bubbly, certainly full of piss, vinegar, and anger. They will be one of 6 bands who plays at Macabre's Holiday of Horror on Saturday, December 27th at Reggie's Rock Club and Music Joint. I had hoped to get Texas Toast Chainsaw Massacre, but some plans came up and, well, they never got back to me. Hopefully next week. But Brainbleed will be telling you about what caused them to write this not-so-jolly holiday song. As if you haven't heard a punk angst-ridden Christmas song. What about Prison City Brigade's Shitty Presents, which I play once a year to get you ready for the mad rush of shoppers and the gifts you don't want and dread over. Due to the graphic nature of this program, rocker discretion is advised. That's all I can tell you. 2 local metal bands are asking for the gift of new members this Christmas. One is Sinister Fate. I'll let you know how you can contribute to David Bates' trademark form of shock rock. Gifted singers who not only spoke English, but they also sang quite well in their native languages, including Polish, made up Road's End. Their journey took a temporary end at Wire in Berwyn 9 years ago this week, and we'll rock back to it. Local Loft episode 411. Fast, loud, proud, from rapid tempos to slow and easy, concise lyrics. So many different parts, so many different portions make up the original Chicagoland metal, punk, alternative rock, and power pop scene, which is quick at your fingertips with every episode of this podcast.
This band's fucking rad! Give it up for Brainbleed!
Your new Christmas song, which I was just listening to.
Thank you.
Little piece on seasonal depression.
That's correct. And depression in general, called Hung with Care.
Yeah, Hung with Care, exactly. It does not paint too rosy a picture of the holidays, but I learned from watching the movie Gremlins when Phoebe Cates said most people commit suicide during the holidays. It's not a jolly time for anybody. Let me first tell you, folks, I have Kera and November here from Brainbleed. They are one of 6 bands you can check out at Macabre's Holiday of Horror 2 days after Christmas on Saturday, December 27th in both the Rock Club and Music Joints. Kera and November, thank you for joining us first of all, and let's get down to this Hung with Care. It's basically what inspired you to write this very non-jolly little musical ditty.
This song was written by our dear guitarist Jim Slattery, who tends to have kind of a fun but bleak outlook on things, so we share songwriting between the 2 of us. Basically, what he was trying to reflect is how deeply sometimes the Christmas season affects us and how heavy it can be, especially when funds are lacking. It seems to be a heavy time in society right now for many people. So just kind of putting playful puns into the Hung with Care, and unfortunately the way that some people choose to end their lives, but trying to bring light to things and highlight some of the struggles that people struggle with in the holidays. But to say that we all share these thoughts sometimes, and it's okay to verbalize them and we invite you to verbalize them. We invite you to listen to our lyrics and to share with us that you are struggling as well. And that's why we place the suicide hotline on our tag as well. But also, sometimes talking about things brings levity to them. So if you can understand that. Don't you agree, November?
Oh, for sure, definitely. I think it's important to be open and honest about this topic because it affects all of us, whether we want to admit it or not. And I think it just needs to be normalized as a conversation. I think it's still too taboo, especially with folks mine and Kira's age. When I was growing up, you didn't really talk about mental health, but I think it's important that nowadays we do talk about it.
Christmas is not a happy time for everyone, that's for sure. And some people are going to reach for their stocking and not put presents in it, but probably just use it as a big tissue to cry into when they hear this one. But
I think that's fair enough. Yes, and I think, a lot of people have like kind of a dichotomy. It's like everything on TV and everything society says. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Ding dong. No, you're a ding dong if you believe this, because it's basically advertising that's telling us this. And it's okay to not be okay, and nothing about it being December changes anything about that. And Brainbleed is here for you, man. we're here to sing these songs and to kind of make light of it, I guess. Many of our songs are very political in nature, and they talk about kind of the perils of society, and we try to do a tongue-in-cheek version of everything like that. We take all of this very seriously, but we do have to make light of these things. So I think our band is playful, but also it's very political as well, and we chat about society all the time as well.
you give the gift of punk angst for this holiday season, and it's similar to a Joliet punk band I've known for about 10 years called Prison City Brigade. They put out a song called Shitty Presents back in 2017. It's like, gotta hate the holidays, set that goddamn tree ablaze, don't want to get another pair of fucking socks for the holidays, while Jimmy wants his Xbox. A lot of people can relate to where you're coming from, definitely, but you're going to give them the gift of some straightforward, kick-ass, balls-out punk rock here, and certainly it's going to be welcome amongst Disrobe and Bones, and especially Macabre. Those guys have been doing this since 1985. Well, the Holiday of Horror has been going on for at least since the 90s here. I went to one myself in 2019. It's always a fun time, regardless of if it happens before or after the holidays. To find out more about this gig, which features Brainbleed, you can go to reggieslive.com. I want to thank Kera and November from Brainbleed for talking to us. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tim. Shout out to Prison City Brigade for the same type of holiday cheer.
Years of letdowns have made me empty. I hate the world for what I've done tonight. Every day's a struggle, I try to hide it. It makes it worse, no one to confide in. I won't complain that life's not fair, even though I'm broken.
was true. The most bizarre and brutal series of crimes in America. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It's turbo time.
Turbo Man is here to spend Christmas share flyers down today. Jamie needs one now, they are also down fools like Pookie down. Going to the mall, trying to get a ball, he got two. Get the mailman, sold my Turbo Man, I'm not a pervert. Turbo Man for Christmas, fuck yeah. The men's are on my shit list. Fuck you. Booster is a shit gift. Fuck that. Jingle all the way. Let's go. Santa's everywhere. Hit one with the chair. I'll deck your halls. Myron's got a box. Inside is some socks. It's a bomb. The Turbo Man. I have a bigger brain. Like the Demon T-Man. Use the Turbo Ray. I am the Turbo Man. Not a bigger kid and I think you get me. Turbo Man for Christmas. Fuck yeah. The men's are on my shit list. Fuck you. Booster is a shit gift. Fuck that. Jingle all the way. Let's go. Why Turbo Man use your kick?
Choose your What I Want for Christmas list wisely. Texas Toast Chainsaw Massacre will help you if you are in doubt. Back when practically every kid demanded his or her specific brand of Transformers for the holidays, it comes off an actual holiday EP that Texas Toast Chainsaw Massacre released back in 2015, Slay 'Em All. It does feature new interpretations of two Metallica tunes, Yule, which is set to Fuel, and Dyer's Christmas Eve. With the help of Smash Potato singer Eddie Esquivel, Eric Cartman once demanded he wanted different color variations of Mega Man. Well, I wonder if there's different color variations of Turbo Man. That's a Transformer-like character that is near and dear to the hearts of the guys in Texas Toast Chainsaw Massacre. You can bring them post-Turbo Man Christmas gifts, place them at the stage when they rock Reggie's music joint 2 days after Christmas, December 27th, at Macabre's Holiday of Horror. There's actually 7 bands on the bill, not 6, as I told you before. Condition Critical is the one band from out of state. I don't know if they're a Quiet Riot band. With a name like that, maybe. On the second stage over at the music joint, kicking things off, is Bones. These guys bring more of a nu metal style, with grunting, unclean vocals, certainly a priority. Vomit is their third full-length album. It was released in November 2022. Now, getting back to that killer instinct and atmosphere put forth by Brainbleed on Hung with Care, their new Christmas tune, well, you certainly need one of these to hang a killer Christmas depression with care. You can ask Santa for this, but I don't think he'll be so quick to bring it. Noose from Bones, playing first at Reggie's Music Joint, Holiday of Horror, Saturday, December 27th, local Loft. Santa Claus, he breaks lots of laws. He trespasses. He breaks and enters. He travels all around the world without a valid passport. Frank Zappa protege Wildman Fisher once put that forth and scared a lot of people into thinking maybe old St. Nick isn't as good as he's cracked up to be. 1975, with the help of the recently retired Dr. Demento, he hung it up after 55 years of presenting bizarre and totally hilarious songs, novelty songs, including Christmas. I have the Dr. Demento Christmas CD, greatest Christmas CD of all time, and that's on there. I'm a Christmas tree. So if Santa Claus doesn't think the chimney is a valid point of entry to deposit all your gifts under the tree, maybe he thinks he's going to get second and third degree burns coming down the old coal-ridden section of the house. Well, the window, if it's open, Santa can get in that way, but that's breaking and entering, which I just mentioned in the Wildman Fisher song. And somebody who knows a lot about breaking and entering was the singer of Brainbleed, Kera Coleen. She works for the Illinois State Police over at Cook County Jail, so she probably knows a thing or two about breaking and entering cases, I would think. St. Nick better watch his ass, that's all I gotta say. Macabre, they'll bring the gift of horrific and bizarre novelty songs and just pure molten metal. Are the hosts with the most. I again have lost track as to how many holidays of horror have gone on. It's been an annual thing since at least the mid-90s, I know that. And it will be again, Saturday, December 27th at Reggie's Rock Club and Music Joint. Went there in 2019, and that's the first time Extraction Point had played. Actually featured them on local Loft that year from Holiday of Horror. To find out more about it, go to reggieslive.com. If we may get in a more jolly frame of mind, I know you're getting quite depressed over all this talk of suicidal tendencies and a breaking and entering Santa Claus who just might get captured by the authorities. My buddies in Blockchain Coalition. Now this original traditional Christmas song has been done by everybody from a breakneck, lightning fast version from the Dickies, a punk Christmas classic from 1978, to Stevie Nicks' rather syrupy, bland version on the very special Christmas Volume 1 album. Okay, it's beautiful to a certain degree, but then of course, you probably get the image of Stevie Nicks as a billy goat, just buying away. South Park probably put that in you. Watch South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut to see how they treat Stevie Nicks. It's not pretty. The Blockchain Coalition, well, they took it and rearranged it in a sort of hard rock, metal, balls out style. And certainly it's a far cry from the traditional arrangement. Franz Huber, is that his name? The original composer of Silent Night? He's probably going to spin over in his grave when he hears this. It's BCC's Rockin' Reinterpretation.
We are Blockchain Coalition, so we're going to be playing some new stuff, some stuff that from our first record, which came out last year, and we're going to be playing some stuff that we straight up fucking stole. That's one cuss word for the jar, sorry, Lou.
Dreams are sometimes as they seem.
Hey, it's Blockchain Coalition, and you're listening to Tim Lamping on Local Loft.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round your virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, present in my closet, just a photograph of you and I, stuffed inside of the locket. Rainy days that turn to snow, and then something turned to you. Mistletoe, you're not below, and Christmas carols too. You don't have to say you love me, I know that that's not true. But Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas will do. That'll do. Snow falls down, you're not around, and little children, they run and play. Christmas lights that shine so bright, but our fires burned away. I've called, yes I've called, but I always put down the phone. When I hear his voice, I got no choice but to spend Christmas time here alone. And you don't have to say you love me, I know that that's not true. But Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas will do. That'll do.
There's a solitary man crying, hold me. It's only because he's lonely. If the keeper of time runs slowly, he won't be alive for long. If he only had time to tell all the things he planned with a card up his sleeve, what would he achieve? It means nothing. The patron saint of power pop, Jim Ellison, did not need a Christmas card to tell his lover Merry Christmas, and didn't need a card back from her either to relay that message. Just saying the words Merry Christmas in this case did it, much like it did for Joe Strummer on the card sheet. I had to reference a line from the groundbreaking third Clash album that was released 46 years ago today. First known as The Last Testament, and then it became London Calling. December 14th, 1979 in the UK is CBS Clash 3. So don't cheat yourself out of a chance to say Merry Christmas with just a Hallmark card or a homemade Christmas card of your choice. Just say it. Say it right to your lover's or significant other's face. That's all that counts, and that's what Jim Ellison was going for. Still remains to this day a rarity, recorded during the sessions of the first Material Issue album, International Pop Overthrow, put on a very rare holiday collection known as Yule Tunes. I'm sure you can still find it maybe on Bandcamp, Spotify just might have it, YouTube. As far as a physical copy, it's getting really hard to find. But no song really conveys the message of just tell me Merry Christmas. Don't show it to me in a pre-printed card. I don't want to read about it. I just want to hear it. Finding band members will bring a Merry Christmas to everybody at Sinister Fate, especially David Bates. They're on the hunt for a new lead guitarist. Now, a couple of members have changed hands throughout the band through a long period of time. When I saw them back in 2016 at Bottom Lounge, their guitarist was female, Michelle Noir. They've gone through a couple others since then, and now they're looking for another one. Dependable, experienced, has pro gear, and is financially stable. The guitar is a prominent instrument in Sinister Fate, but not as prominent as David Bates' screamy, high-pitched, authoritative vocal. That in itself is a lead instrument, like a lead guitar. But go to Sinister Fate's Facebook page if you think you have the chops, and I'll play you an example. David has assumed many personalities throughout his tenure as premier shock rocker and founding member of Sinister Fate. An offspin of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is one of them. Okay, 2. Meet Mr. Scratch. Sinister Fate on Local Loft.
No, we collaborate on everything. It's just collectively trying to put stuff together. You know, it's never easy, but you know, the end result comes out pretty good.
got red flags up in her system. Got psycho written on her head. My mind is telling me no, but my love is telling me yes. I want her tied up in my bed, yeah. I think I might be the next victim. She don't got the best history. She's got those angel eyes, but she's a devil in disguise. Don't be fooled by her mystery.
Sing that one in the shower and see if you can hit all the high notes and wail away like Aaliyah Thorson. Be careful if somebody's stalking you. You never know who might creep up on you and invade your privacy. Maybe somebody named Norman Bates. Psycho Love. There's an example of what you must follow to become the next Aaliyah Thorson, who was the high-pitched, intimate, screaming vocalist of Lady Strange, the four-piece hair metal band out of LaSalle in Peru, near the Ottawa area. I'd say was more influenced by such prominent 80s female rockers as Pat Benatar and Lita Ford, and the band Lita first came to prominence in The Runaways than anything Motley Crue, Poison, or Trickster might lay down, and Lady Strange found themselves opening for Trickster on a summer tour. Lady Strange posted the inquiry about a new female vocalist on their Facebook page as of December 8th. Go to that, Lady Strange, for more details. She's not a stranger to you anymore. Kera Coleen, the lead singer of Brainbleed. Of course, they're playing the Holiday of Horror with Macabre on the 27th at Reggie's. Bet you didn't know Kera also, however, moonlights as prominent female singer for one of the scariest horror punk bands of Chicago, who evolves mainly out of the punk band that has become the best in the city for 2025, and I didn't vote them in, but I'll let you know who did. The prominent dual female vocals of Saffron Leher and Violet Staley are up front and distinct for Won't Stay Dead, whose second album is about to come alive. Vindication and Won't Stay Dead will come alive as well, with a release show for the brand new album Friday night at Liars Club. They've just been featured in the Chicago Reader in an article showcasing the new album, and underground 80s movies like Heathers and The Craft work their way into the lyrics. As far as the music goes, they're looking to get beyond straightforward punk, played at ultra-fast lightning speeds. They already were moving out of that direction when I interviewed both Saffron and Violet back in 2021 on Local Loft. The record release show also features the Reaganomics, Boy Brain, and Robin Graves. You go to Won't Stay Dead's Facebook page for more details about it. They've already posted several tracks up on their Bandcamp page. The harmonies are spot on. It's a female Simon & Garfunkel. I called them that when I talked to Saffron and Violet 4 years ago. The 10th track on the new second album from Won't Stay Dead, Vindication, Lay Beside Her on Local Loft.
Band name Hotline.
Horror pop punk.
Yeah, totally. Your name's Won't Stay Dead.
That sounds a cool name.
We really got to finish burying these remains. That's it. I have the band name. Well, I told you to call. Who am I going to call?
Her face is such a mess. The best thing she can do.
And pimps, and that's what the song's about, satanic hookers. For Night is the Living Dead.
It would seem to suggest that you got your name, Won't Stay Dead, from some Crypt Keeper-like character you called a band name Hotline. But what's the real story behind how you got the band's name?
It was a tagline on a poster or something for Night is the Living Dead. It was They Won't Stay Dead, and we wanted maybe like a short name, maybe 3 words, so we made it Won't Stay Dead.
guy can barely talk. That's why they only give him a microphone for one song. Ladies and gentlemen, Fred, C49X on the guitar.
Time you ride, we can fight by. There's rubber to the left of me, rubber to the right. The endless roller roads out to crush me as I try to set the last strikes of humanity. I'm a genetic being from the last world war. I got hyper reflexes and a radioactive core. I'm a genetic being, I'm feeling like a whore. Welcome to Robotron 2084. Created in a lab, I'm just a mistake. Here to save the humans from the robot's life. Robotron's logic is icy and cold. Program to kill from the master mold. I'm a genetic mutant from the last world war. I got hyper reflexes and a radioactive core. I'm a genetic mutant, I'm feeling like a whore. Welcome to Robotron 2084. Humans are inferior, they're guillotine. They're shallow with their small weight. Exterminate. Humans are inferior, they're guillotine. They're shallow with their small weight. Exterminate. I'm a Robotron, you're right. Looking for five. Robots get close to me. Smite, smite, smite. Robotron's logic is icy and cold. Program to kill from the massive mold. I'm a genetic mutant from the last world war. I got hyper reflexes and a radioactive core. I'm a genetic mutant, I'm feeling like a whore. Welcome to Robotron 2084.
Hey, it's only 59 years away. Robotron 2084 from the always futuristic Hot Lips Messiah. In the present day, the Chicago Reader has named them Best Chicago Punk Band of 2025. Congrats to them on that. Richard Bastard Dolhis' other band, a spin-off of sorts of Hot Lips Messiah, the Oohs and Ahs, their future includes whooping it up and scaring up a good time at the Drunken Donut in Joliet this coming Saturday, December 20th, with James the Boneless. In the beginning of this episode 411, I interviewed Kera Coleen, lead singer of Brainbleed. She also doubles as the precocious lead singer MX Supreme of the Oohs and Ahs. So you might just see Kera in her other musical persona, Drunken Donut in Joliet. Go to Oohs, 3 O's, a Z-I-N, an A, 3 H's, and an S. That Facebook page for more details. Hot Lips Messiah voted Best Punk Band of 2025, and the Future of Local Loft episode 412, I've got some deciding to do. Hot Lips Messiah just might be Best Chicago Area Punk Band of 2025. There was so much in an active year, from Kankakee Estival Festival to a riotous outdoor punk rock tacos. So many acts we checked out for the first time. Wolf Dozer, for example, out of Kankakee, who just might get the best metal album or best rock album or best newcomer. I'll make up my mind, and I'll reveal all the results and spoil your Christmas. If you were hoping that we wouldn't open any best of until after the holidays, it's going to be early this year. You're in Review 2025 on Local Loft episode 412 next Monday or Tuesday, right before Christmas Eve and Day. You always can make your decision with your Cliff Notes of original Chicago area music as to who is best. You, as a Chicago area metal, punk, alternative rock, or power pop band, help to make the decision of all those who hear you one that sticks. Get me Tim Lamping your songs. MP3, wave or FLAC, or a CD, vinyl, LP, cassette, reel-to-reel tape. TimLamp1 at yahoo.com, timcatdj@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll send you a mailing address before you send me any physical gifts. Download every episode of Local Loft on podbean.com or stream it on YouTube or the Podbean app. They didn't rely on GPS so much, or their decision to motor on to Wire and Berwyn 9 years ago this week. The inter-ethnic band Road's End contained members from all corners of the globe, including Poland, a couple of Polish members, and a couple of Czechoslovakian members. Remember the all-Czech rock band Four Without? These guys were somewhat Czech and somewhat Polish, but no language barrier presented itself a problem, as Road's End cruised their way on into Wire and Berwyn. We rock back to it. December 14th, 2016.
Marco, filming me, filming you, filming me, filming you. It's instant.
Tim Lamping backstage at a not-so-snowy green room here at Wire and Berwyn, but outside, of course, it's like snow onslaught, snowmageddon. Who cares? There's a heavy accumulation of great bands here tonight, including Road's End. I took a good listen to these guys, and I must say, if there's a candidate for the new non-points, these guys are it. But I'm sure they've heard that comparison many times before. Who are they? Romy on bass guitar, Tomas, who is their drummer, Sahar, is it? Lead singer, also Marco Martel on guitar, and John Major on guitar. The latest EP by these guys that was released last year is Last Life Memories, but they've already followed up. It harkens back to the days of power metal. Sahar, I know you've probably heard a lot of questions about your influences. I hear Phil Anselmo, I hear a definite power metal trend here with your vocals here, Pantera. But the Descent, how do you think that's different from what you did on the Last Life Memories EP?
First of all, I wasn't on the Last Life Memories EP, so it's their old singer from Road's End, and I've had the privilege of actually being able to join the band. So the Descent is really kind of our reinterpretation of the band, so to speak, and just kind of breathing some new life into the band and new life into our music, in so many words there, but that was really my first take at actually writing the original lyrics for the group, aside from what Andreas had done.
Turning
inspires songwriting, would you say?
It's hard to pinpoint, really. It's life experiences, whether it's vicariously through my friends or peers or family members, or what's being on the news. There's a whole gamut of different influences that really affect me. I'm a very moody writer, so if I don't feel like writing something, then I'm just not going to write it. I've really got to have something that catches me and really drives me at that point. So if I'm feeling something emotional, then I'll pretty much lock myself up in a room and you won't see me for a couple of hours because that's where I'll live. So my wife knows that, my family knows that. That's pretty much how I operate when it comes to songwriting in terms of lyrics and melodies and such.
In the songwriting process, does the entire band get involved in writing a song and like putting music together?
Yeah, absolutely. It's difficult because we're spread out. Not all of us are native to Chicago. So Marco's in Wisconsin, of course. I'm down in Indianapolis, and that's a 3-hour commute for both of us to come this way in order for us to get together. So I think the band does a really good job of collaborating as well as we can when it comes to writing songs. So, but definitely everybody pours in what they can from a contribution perspective.
And there's an ethnic background too. Some members are Polish. This is like one of the first big ethnic bands I've interviewed in a couple of months, For Without. A lot of them are of Czechoslovakian descent.
Yeah, we actually know those guys with Jana, the singer.
Jana,
yeah.
They've dabbled in both their ethnic language and, of course, English. Have you guys ever tried to sing, I should say, in your own native tongue? Does it work as well as the English with a lot of these songs?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work for us. Well, this is an American band. Basically, it just happened that Novi and myself are of Polish descent, but the rest of the band is a mix of everything. So we're just an American band playing, American mainstream metal, rock, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm 100% Dalmatian, so I can't speak Polish, unfortunately.
But they certainly don't dog it on record, and you'll want to check out Last Life Memories and also the brand new track Descent. Are you going to expand that into like a full length someday?
Oh, absolutely. We've already got 4 new songs written. Some of those you're going to hear tonight at our show. So, you'll definitely see some growth changes there in terms of maturity and songwriting and lyrically. It's going to be more thematic. So you'll see definitely a new record in 2017 at some point.
Radio-friendly stuff here, and brings back a couple of member berries, if I may quote a South Park reference here. But Seven Dust, I hear the influence in Pantera, and it even goes back to 90s Alice in Chains. It's a nice mixed bag. Guys, I wish you all the best of luck in your brand new EP, and Last Life Memories was real catchy, and this one will be as well. You can check them out, more music at Road's End. That's their Facebook page. There's a SoundCloud link and even a Reverb Nation link. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And here's the Pantera reference I was alluding to, because the singing of Sahar definitely brings back a couple of Phil Anselmo memories, should I say. From Last Life Memories, the full-length EP from 2015 from Road's End. This is S21 on Local Loft.